Hey guys, and welcome to another Factorio Friday Facts discussion. I am joined by Colonel Will today.
Hello.
And so aiming for the release date. I love this GIF they've put at the beginning here.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
I think it's pretty representative of what's going on. Um, so 15 is delayed again. Go figure. Um, this is written by Kovrex. Saw a lot of discussion where people thought that we are just adding features and delaying 15 by that, so I would like to describe the situation. There are several bigger things we wanted to have done for 15 and are not ready yet. So transport belt optimization, which is in the process of finalization. That's actually really good because I don't know about you, Will, but I had the impression, I think it was something our seating said, that it may not make it into 15, but it looks like it actually will.
Yeah, but it's almost got to the point for us now where we don't need it because we don't use belts anymore, other than starter base. But it's still great because we can go back to them maybe or use them a bit more.
Yeah, I think we could use them a bit more. The thing is, and this is kind of what I've discussed, I think, with you guys in Zuri and stuff, that even if they optimize belts to be equal to bots or even better for uh, like gameplay optimization, is they're still not
Mhm.
going to have the throughput that bots do, especially with the infinite research now.
Indeed, yeah. I mean, the only use I could maybe think of them is say you've got a couple of different ore patches of the same type, relatively close to each other. You could belt them together into one bot network and then use bots to load the trains.
Oh, see, now that's a good idea. Actually, yeah.
Just local, bring it a bit closer together,
Mm-hmm.
so you don't have to drag roboports all over the place.
Yeah, that is a good idea. Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
stuff like that in intermediate work, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
A bit too far for bots, not quite far enough for trains. Use a belt to shove it across from one network to another, like bridging.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I think there's definitely some more applications for them.
Yeah.
So, next thing is pump to fluid wagon connection. The graphics are done. The integration into the game is in progress. It was overall much more complicated than expected, which I kind of understand because based on, I think it was quite a while ago, they showed kind of like a simple animation of it happening and stuff, and based on what we've read, I did expect it to be fairly complicated to actually make that work correctly. Uh,
Yeah, I've seen a little picture of the thing. It looks quite cool.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, the graphic, yeah. But it does need to work. So
Yeah.
if it bugs out, then they're going to get nothing but complaints.
Mm-hmm.
So it needs to work first time. So yeah,
Yeah. So internal GUI rewrite, which is postponed to 16. So that's a little disappointing because if I'm reading this correctly, if it's what I think it means, a while ago you remember they showed like the GUI rework they were gonna do that made things like just much cleaner and stuff. It sounds like that's not happening.
it's okay though.
Yeah, I mean it's a minor
It's
thing to
it's not
us.
gameplay affecting, so
Yeah, and then
it's fine.
mini tutorials. We have a few example mini tutorials finished, and the integration in the game is in progress, so that's cool. I mean, it really doesn't matter to us, but for new players, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, there's quite a steep learning curve game. I mean, we've had features added bit by bit,
Mm-hmm.
so it's easy for us to learn the new feature. Someone coming in struggles with information overload, so something to help them walk through would be good.
Yeah, exactly. And then nuclear power. Only the graphics of the heat pipes are finished, and the rest of the graphics are in the phase of sketching, so less than 2 weeks is improbable. Now, this is the one that kind of got me.
Yeah, same here.
It's like, okay, I'm gonna disclaimer right off the bat. I am not trying to be critical. The devs are amazing. They're doing the best work they can. I totally want them to come out with a polished version and take their time to do it. But what kind of got me here is it's like, I mean, they've planned nuclear power for like the beginning. I mean, since the beginning of like 15, planning, nuclear power has been a thing, and they've known it's going to be in there for months and months, and they've talked about the features and how it's going to work, and it's like the only thing that's been done graphically is the pipe so far for one of the biggest features that's coming.
Yeah, and the pipe.
Yeah,
Is that not just based off the normal pipe?
yeah, I mean that's what got me, right. It's like I know there's a lot to do. They got the HD graphics and stuff, but it was only a couple Friday Facts ago they said that they were actually going to halt the HD graphics, I think, for the initial release and pump them out throughout the whole 15 like experimental builds.
Yeah, because they can just squeak them in anyway. They've done it lots before. But remember, they upgraded all the combat ones going through 12 or something, because it's just changing graphics over, and it doesn't affect the game.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, the delay, it is what it is. I want them to, come out with a product they're happy with, and obviously it'll be great. But it's just, I mean, it just kind of surprises me a bit that for one of the biggest features in 15 that they've been planning for months and months and months, the only thing graphically that's been done for it is a pipe.
Yeah.
Like, after all this time.
Which you figure is the easiest bit as well.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, the rest of the graphics are in this phase of sketching, which, to me, almost seems like really bad news, because if it's taken this long to make a pipe graphic, like, how many more weeks is it going to take to make the rest of the graphics?
Indeed. I'd almost be okay if the rest of it is ready. Add nuclear halfway through or something.
Yeah, I mean...
Start bug testing the rest of it.
Yeah, exactly.
But they want to add it in 15, so...
Yeah, so we'll see. I mean, it is what it is, just a bit surprising. So they say those that don't work on these tasks, meaning like the ones mentioned above, have to just wait. So they do smaller tasks, which he says is like what he did with the map improvements, which was a Friday Facts or two ago. And our seating is doing optimizations and map presets. So once everything apart from the nuclear power graphics are done, we will start playtesting, and we want at least a week of playtesting before considering the experimental release. But it can be some more if we encounter unforeseen problems. The graphics can be integrated just before the release. Introduce new bugs. So I don't know. I mean, time-wise, it's a little bit concerning, because if they need a week of playtesting and they're going to wait for the graphics, well, everything apart from the nuclear graphics, to start playtesting. But yeah, so all they can say is we're working on it. And then when they're ready to make a release, it'll be a Monday or Tuesday. So that's good. We at least know that it's going to be a Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, I do like this bit.
Yeah. And then... Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
It's just that I was just going to read what you was going to put. As they were going to let us know in a Friday Fact, so we will have the weekend to sleep in readiness. And then it'll come out on Monday, or Tuesday, so we will know it's coming up, and they're not going to just surprise us with it, so we'll know that it's coming when it's coming.
Yeah, which is really nice.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, so on to the good news. More stuff for the map improvements, more colors. So this is kind of similar to the what's it called? Like, I think it's called like advanced map colors, more map colors mod or something. That kind of differentiates the colors of stuff. You can see it, partially implemented here. The solar and stuff is different color than everything else, and you can see the little icons and such.
I mean, that is already. I can see a use for that already. Like, you could tell which ones have roboports and which don't straight away. Whereas the current one, you wouldn't know, so it is much better.
Yeah.
Once you know what colours are what, you can read exactly what you're looking at from the map.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, the mod's called Enhanced Map Colours.
Okay, I knew it was something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, then after that, this is cool. This is something people requested after he showed his initial map, like, viewing stuff, is the turret range option. So you can optionally like turn on and off, I guess, the turret range view like in map mode, which is really cool, I think.
Yeah, I don't have much use for it late game, but early middle game, yeah, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
To like, if you got your starter base, you throw a few turrets up. You could check the map to see if there's any way of getting in without you knowing about it.
Yeah, exactly. And
Uh,
you don't have to like walk around your whole base checking each turret.
yeah, one quick look at the map. Yeah, that's it. There's no way in. We're covered.
Mm-hmm.
Or yeah,
Yeah, so that's really
or
cool.
yeah,
So then this one, zoom from map to world. This is another thing that a lot of people requested. Is once you're on the map, that if you zoom in far enough, it'll take you like into the actual world like you're normally playing, and kind of minimize the map as we see in these screenshots down here. And he did mention that he says the first obvious problem was that it would be too strong as you could see everywhere, so he limited this kind of view only to areas covered by radars or other players. The parts not covered still show the map view. I think that's good because I mean it would
yeah,
be pretty overpowered.
yeah. That's perfectly fair. I mean, it makes a good use for radars now, and
Yeah,
it
that's
makes
true.
radars even stronger to have them,
Mm-hmm.
especially at outposts and intersections and front lines. And just see what's going on without having to go there. The amount of time that will save, especially in a game that's laggy.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. But yeah, so it kind of, I mean, it looks a little funny, but I think you'll get used to it, and it is cool that it like minimizes the map a bit. But I think it's a really cool feature. Definitely going to be helpful. And then lastly, we have advanced map settings. So you remember several Friday Facts ago, which is, and then so they link it here. They mentioned like that there's tons of new advanced map settings when you go to generate a map that you can change. Says we decided to make only the normal and expensive version of recipes and technologies. If you recall, there was like a difficulty, or it was some preset or whatever where it had like
Yeah,
normal, easy, and hard.
yeah, yeah. I think just basic and advanced. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
I like what they've done here, like rich resources marathon. That's probably sort of including marathon mod.
yeah,
Um,
which is probably the
and
expensive preset thing.
yeah, I'm curious about danger zone. Death World, I know what that is.
Oh
That's
yeah,
just max bias, but I'm curious about dangerous.
yeah. That is a bit odd. I'm not sure. Maybe it's like halfway maxed biters.
Yeah, with a bit of marathon in there or something, or bad resources.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this is really cool. That they have these kind of presets now where you don't necessarily have to use a mod if you want to have an easier or different or harder approach to the game overall. It's built in.
Yeah, definitely.
And really, yeah, that concludes this Friday Facts. So some kind of bad news at the beginning, but really good news and cool new features after this. So overall, pretty good, I think.
Yeah,
And
I mean, yeah,
yeah,
just a little bit disappointing, but it'd be
it,
definitely worth the wait.
yeah, it'll be worth the wait. And I mean, we might have been a little critical, but I get the impression that they're still really trying to stay on track. So I don't think it's going to be like another month or two. I get the impression it's going to be maybe like mid-April or something.
Yeah,
Because I mean, they're saying that they're almost done with most of the stuff. They just have to finish stuff, and the biggest thing is the nuclear graphics really that's left, I think.
yeah. It sounds like it's always been the graphical department that's the weakest for them. Though.
Yeah, and I mean, there's only one guy doing it as far as I know. So, I mean,
I think
that's
there's another one that's part time,
part time. Okay.
if I recall correctly from what RC was saying in chat the other day.
Okay. But yeah,
Yeah,
so it's still, fairly soon, I think less than a month at this point, unless something goes horribly wrong. But yeah, I think that'll do it. Would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Do you have any last thoughts here, Will?
nope. I think I'm gonna go back to playing Factorio now.
All right, I'm going to join you in just a second. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time.
Bye bye.